Hi, welcome. This is Liz from Lab Gray, and this is one of my first how-to videos. And today's how-to video is going to be on using your bath salt mix. So when you first get them, they're gonna look something like this, most likely. Oh, and like all the paper that I use for packing is I don't buy it, but I get it just either reusing it or recycling from my own like personal use if I get stuff from businesses or whatever with my supplies or moving. Anyway, so inside here are some special ingredients. So every single one I make, just like when my intuition calls to me that you need bath salts for some reason. So I use Dead Sea salts and I use Himalayan pink salt, and I just use it, like, I just make everything based on my intuition. So I just do a blend of those, whatever one is calling to me that needs more. I use more of that, and then I add in essential oils. Now I don't like say, oh, I'm going to use this many essential oils when I go into it. I just am guided by what feels right, what that you're going to need. So usually I'd say typically like about 3 essential oils. And then I start adding in dried flowers. Last night I actually added in my first pine cone, which I thought was kind of cool, but I just got some little pine cones off the cedar in the back. So I'm pretty stoked on that. It just seemed so right. I was like, oh, magical. And I have a bunch of different dried flowers. I actually just got some new supplies. One of them is hawthorn berry, which is something that I'm new to working with, and I've heard a lot about it, but just found it in a Chinese herbal store recently, so that's something I'm working with now that I think is pretty awesome. Anyway, so basically I just make a blend. You could have other stuff in yours as well, depending on what I'm called to use. And like I just open right up and listen, so I'm not going to discriminate against what you do or don't need. And there's a few different ways that you can use them, so I really recommend that for your first time using this kind of bath salts that you use a small amount and do like a hand soak with it first with warm or hot water based on whatever you want. You could even do cool if it's hot out and you want to have a nice cool hand soak. And you can do it before like an at-home manicure, like I personally like to do like a spa Saturday or whenever you're called to do it, but just on a self-care day you can do an at-home manicure, soak your hands in some salt with a unique mix of essential oils and everything in it, and it's just lovely. And then that way you can do just a test with that small amount to make sure you're having no reaction to the essential oils or to any of the flowers or herbs that are in it. And once you're in the clear, they're beautiful to use for like a cleansing bath or rejuvenating bath, like either at the new moon, quarter moon, full moon, whatever you're guided to do. Really, it's beautiful to use them with burning a candle. I particularly love beeswax candles. If you want to find out more about beeswax, you can look on my website, but they're just like such a beautiful practice to use the beeswax candle. Very healing, especially with the bath salts, and you could use like special crystals or gems that are called to use at that time for your nice bath. So that can be a beautiful ritual to do with the different changing cycles of the moon, or just whenever you're really called to do it. Another great way that you can use the salts, so you can just save some, whatever you have left over, for doing a foot soak. So at the end of a long day, or if you're tired, it's a good time to just honor yourself and care for yourself after working really hard. Wow, there's a really big spider crawling towards me right now. So I guess I'm channeling my creativity. Anyway, so yeah, those are a few different ways that you can use your bath salts, and let me know if you have any questions or comments, or if you're looking for something in particular. Again, since I always make it just for you, you can let me know if you have any special requests or anything you'd like me to include. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you don't have any extra large spiders crawling towards you at this moment, and I hope this video serves you. Thank you very much for joining me. Namaste.